Fiddler Update, Danny Boy here. We are back with more Transport Fever at the races on the Mountain Islands map. It is now the turn of the electric single units, and they are ready to rock and roll again. Each train has moved one spot to the left. The Russian train started on the far left in the last race. It's now moved over. French train has moved up, and so forth. We have the HHP 8 in yellow livery today, the Renfe train, the Norwegian NSB train in black. Sort of looks like a stealth train. It looks cool. France are sporting the green version of their train today. At the Lufthansa Express and the Russian train are as standard. So they are almost ready to rock and roll. They need to be able to go to Upstal's Boom, which I'll never get used to saying. So soon they will be ready to rock and roll. All the track should be electrified. As you can see in the background, the sunset mod is enabled. I completely forgot about it. Completely neglected it. But for this next two electric races, it will be in beautiful sunset. So without further ado, in 3, 2, 1, and go. Listen for the horns. There we go. And they are off. We will jump on board with the German train because it looks to be currently last. The Norwegian stealth train is just pulling out in front. This camera angle seems high. Oh, that's interesting. Right, they are back out. Right, so Germany is currently in last. Norway in second last. Russia. Ooh, a glitch for the German train. That line again. That was strange. I was going to say before we start, now that trains are going faster, I fully expect them to glitch out more. It seems the faster they get, the more they glitch. The Spanish train is currently in the lead. Well done. Well done there, Renfe train. Right, so let's have a look. Right, so the German train glitched out pretty much instantly. I think it was actually the same spot where the British Rail Class 47, American train just ducked back there. Not as bad as the rest. Are you slowing down because of this corner? Maybe. The kink in the track is absolutely definitely fixed now. I did rework that. So here they go. Coming down. Norwegian train slowing down. American train slowing down. Must be a right hand corner coming up. Ooh, it's the chicane. So if the Spanish train can hold its speed through here, it will maintain its lead. We will head over to the other side of this tunnel and see who emerges victorious at the other end. If I can get here before they come out. There, that's nice. Shouldn't take them long to get through here. Looks like the USA train is going slower than... No, it's not. There is actually a S-bend in there. Spanish train emerging first. Well done. The USA is no longer in second place. It's actually in second last place. The Norwegian train is tied for second place currently. However, we shall amend this so that Spain goes there. Who is second? The Norwegian train is second. Hello, Norway. You go up there in the stealth train. France is third. Russia is fourth. The USA is not in fifth. Germany is in fifth. They are catching the leaders though. There we go. That looks much neater. I love this Norwegian train. The stealth train. It's awesome. The rest of them could all... It seems I can change the colours. Before, it was always weird changing the colours of modded trains, but now it seems like it's an actual thing. This was actually the red one. It's just painted everything black except for this part in the middle, which was black to start with. They are up to top speed of 125. Where's the German and the American at the back? They, I believe, are currently winning the championship. But it seems like the others... No, Norway is winning the championship. In fact, I don't know why I'm guessing. I've got it written down here in front of me. Norway is actually winning the championship. The Germans are in second and USA are in third. Spain is in fourth. Russia is in fifth. Spain may be able to climb a few places if they can hold on to this. Whoa! Total glitch for the Norwegian train. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, give me the Spanish train. That's unfortunate. So now it looks like the Spanish train is tearing out in front. I'm starting to get used to the glitches. They're kind of making it more entertaining. It does sort of suck for some trains, because some trains would clearly maybe finish better if they hadn't glitched out. The British class 47 in the diesels race was a prime example. It needed all the help it could get, so having it glitch out right at the start absolutely destroyed it from the get-go. Norway is now in last. The German train is tearing up the inside to go to second place, but it's still France in third. No, Russia's now in third. France needs some much needed points. USA is still in fifth. And the Norwegian train, the stealth train, is in last. So the Renfre's still out in the lead here. These guys are coming up. You were slowing down for this corner. Whoa, what happened there? I know this train was in the inside of the corner, but it slowed down to about 60, where the rest of them were slowing down to about 80. Right, German train is now in first, and it's pulling ahead. So Spanish train looks to be second. These seem to be going much faster. I think it's just because I'm closer down to the katana, right? Right, we'll jump to the other side of this mountain. And in 3, 2, 1, we shall zoom in. And there they go. Right, so Russian train is in third. The Norwegian train looks to be catching the American train. The stealth train passing the vigorous yellow HHP8 there. They're not down and out yet. If their acceleration can help them, then so be it. Now all these trains have the top speed, so there's no one missing out and there's no one with a clear advantage. Spain look to be getting back up into second place. Well done. Well done. And we'll see how they get on in the haulage race though. That seems to be the main thing that everyone's interested in seeing, is the haulage race. It seems to get more views than the single unit race. Right, they are coming up. This is the section where the crazy kink was. That's not it there. It's ooh, it was actually over here somewhere back there. The kink is now gone. Everyone carries full speed through that section. German train still in first. They seem to be getting slightly ahead of the trains in third and fourth. USA and Norway. This might bring Norway down a few points. And they are just 1 point clear of the Germans in the championship. Ooh, Spanish train making a move for first. Interesting. I don't remember this train being that good. but it's good now. Doing very good indeed. Right, ooh, looks like France have taken third place. Just. Okay, we shall rearrange them. Or am I doing this too prematurely? Spanish trains had a disaster. Disaster for the Spanish train. Oh dear. Spain way back in last there, and Norway is catching up. So I need to rearrange these. So the Norwegian train, German train, American train and Spanish train all having issues. I did say at the start that I expect there to be a lot more issues during the electrics race. So France now up into second, and they don't actually have that much further to go. Norway is creeping up in fourth. I would say this Norwegian train will probably finish second. HHP, you seem to just be keeping fifth place because other trains are glitching out. Unfortunately, every other train that is glitched out has overtaken you. Right, away they go. I feel sorry for the Spanish train. It was looking good. Ooh, the French train is pulling away from this Russian train. Norwegian train catching up here. The acceleration of this thing must be phenomenal. There it goes, shooting past. They are on the straight though. So whoever can get up to 125 miles an hour the fastest. Looks like the German train is already there. Norwegian train is at 125. Just creeping out, so you are now in second. Which I fully expected you to get back to. Looks like France is still just creeping in there. These guys might actually... How are you managing to... Oh, because they're slowing down. God, I just rearranged them. Now I have to put them back. Whoa! Was that a glitch for the Norwegian train? Second glitch for the Norwegian train. After the hard work it put in, getting back up there. Well, that totally sucks. I do apologise for the glitches. I have been over every inch of track speed. There is actually nothing I can do about it. It seems to be a game issue when several high-speed trains are running together. I'm not sure why it does that. I severely doubt Urban Games would fix this issue just simply so I can do these races. It would be nice if they could. Right. Spain, are you making any headway in getting back? No, but the Norwegian is actually kept its place above the USA train. You guys are slowing down for this corner. This Spanish train seems to have decent acceleration. So does this Norwegian train. That's how I think they may actually come back. Now, as always, before we get to the finish line, it will be halfway across the bridge and not the end of the bridge, because I figured out during the diesel races that they slow down quite considerably before about halfway across the end bridge, due to the fact that there are turns. It's not a straight run into the station for all of them. So you're at Jotunheimer, you'll come past here, past to Jatlov, and on to Upstalsboom. Now these guys were mega close to the German train. It's just taking off again. How is the back positions looking? You're still last, unfortunately. HHP8 has had no more glitches, but really hasn't made any more headway in getting to the front of the pack. I do believe this is my... No, it's not. Are we past the dodgy corner? No, this is the dodgy corner. Right, lots of opportunities for trains to bunch up here. Oh, round they go. Get back on that acceleration there, Spanish train. 89, 90. They are very close. Very, very close. This Norwegian train is getting back up into second. That is outstanding. So without its two glitches, it's a 2 to everyone's 1, apart from the French and Russian train, which had none. They need to hold out there. Ooh, I thought that was another glitch for the French train there, but they're just slowing down for this corner. Around they go. Can they actually catch first? I dare say this Norwegian train would have caught first and possibly passed it if it hadn't had that glitch. It was very close to becoming the first place train. Looks like Spain have overtaken the Americans. Okay, well done, Spain. A possible 2 points if you still hold on to 5th without glitching. I think this train's gonna glitch again before the end of the race. It always happens when it's in close proximity to other trains around it, unless the French or Russian train glitches out. They are nearing the home straight though, just a couple more corners, then they go through the bay here onto the home straight. Looks like the Norwegian train has got back up into second, or has it? No! Knew it. Absolutely knew it was going to glitch there. Or did it glitch? I think it did. It slowed down considerably. It didn't lose too much places though. It doesn't have to make a comeback from last place. Actually, these last 5 trains are now rather close together. Looks like the German train's got it in the bag, even with its glitch at the start of the race. The Russian train and French train had no issues. Let's actually check the German train. So, we are going to say roundabout here is our finishing post. So, push play again. First place for the German. Well done. You see, that's where it starts to slow down, this area. French train. Ooh. Spanish train. Right. I do believe that it was a second, third and fourth. I may have waited. It might have actually been around here that I should have stopped it, because that Russian train was slowing down to make this turn that the Norwegian train simply doesn't have to do. So I'm going to give the third place to the Russian. I will review it just to make sure, but I was watching the speeds of the train and this Russian train ducked down. The Norwegian did not. So there you have it. Let's let them all sort of rock in there. Go back. Let's stop you, stop you, stop you, stop you, and stop you. Right, so that was fraught with excitement there. A lot of glitches. A total of, I would say, 3. Definitely looked like 3 for the Norwegian train. 1 for the USA train straight at the start. Another one for the German train at the start. The Spanish train that was in first had one, but the German train managed to come back. The Norwegian train came back like twice, almost 3 times. So it did very well. And the Renfe train only managed to just get back up to 5th place. The American train never managed to claw anything back at all. These two, the Russian and the French train, were consistent. Never had any issues with them throughout the whole race. That is going to be it. So we will go to the race table. I will review that footage before deciding who gets the points. So I'll go and review it now, and here is the race table. So after reviewing the footage, it was the same as before. The Russian train and French train both started to slow down due to their turns as they entered the station. The Norwegian train was extremely close, but it only did pass them once they started to slow down. So, Germany getting first place, France and Russia both keeping their second and third. The Norwegian train in fourth, Spain in second, and the USA in last. Next up will be the Electrics Haulage race, going in reverse from Amstalsboom to Spencerstown Town, or whatever the hell it's called. But as always, if you did watch this and you'd like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if you'd like to see more that is happening in the future, then hit a subscribe button. But I've been Danny Boy. This has been Transport Fever at the races on the Mountain Islands map, and I will catch you later.